Hey everybody, how you all doing? Whittler Dave. Well, I know it's been a minute, but I've been quite busy, been dealing with some health issues. Going to have surgery April the 11th, I believe it is. This coming Thursday. I think it's the 11th, you know. So I just thought I'd jump on here. I'm just kind of chilling. I have to take it easy and be careful of things I can do right now. So I just thought I'd just knock out. Here's some of that old cedar I do, that old barn cedar that I took down years ago. Just a simple little elephant. He don't have to be perfect. I'm just playing. Like I said, I'm doing more setting than standing. We'll put it that way. It's hard for me to do that because I'm a go-getter. Always have been. Always have been. Always been a very strong builder, but it's the price of getting old, folks. I've wore out my old body. I sure have. Just trying to make it in this world. Show people what I love to do. I've been going to the Burger King there in Sevierville, Tennessee on Veterans Highway. They like me there. And I can set and whittle and, you know, talk to people and stuff like that. Maybe do a little mouse for somebody. I've done thousands of those and gave thousands of them away, you know. But I don't know. I'll just be glad when all this is done and said so I can start feeling a lot better, you know. I'm not a doctor person. It's been years, and I mean years, since I've seen a doctor. It's been more than 10 years, I'll just put it that way. Because I am not a pill person. I don't like to take anything. I tell everybody all I do is I drink coffee. Eat one meal a day. If I do that. Always been that way. My coffee's always been my go-to thing, but, you know, like I said, getting old is not for sissies. I'll tell you that right now. As long as these hands work and everything's done well, I can deal with it. That's all that matters. I've done this elephant before. It's nothing really fancy. I did it. I used to carve egg elephants. I'll tell you a funny story. And I said I've carved for a lot of different restaurants. Just sit in there and carve for them since I live here in Tennessee and other places in the United States. You know, I can bring people in when they see an artist. So a lot of places have me there. But anyway, I was carving an elephant one time out of an egg. And this sweet little old lady came up to my table and gave me a butt chewing that you could talk about. Because I had carved the trunk facing down. And I never did know what it meant. Well, she told me, and all I could do is go, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I understand. And, I mean, I ain't had a chewing out like that in years. So every elephant I do now, the trunk is going to be facing up. Because I don't need one of those again. Lord, no. That's just I'll never forget her. Sweet little lady. Yes, she is. And I just did up one of my shoes this morning. Let me grab it here real fast. I've been carving shoes since I was a kid. It's not sprayed or nothing. But there he is. Just always put little mice in them. Mouse in your shoe, mouse in your boot. You know, and then I'll spray that. And he's just real simple. It's fun art. You know. Like I tell people, you don't have to get fancy. Not at all. I guarantee you, I'm not fancy. I would show you the eagle, but I've got it in the house. I'm painting it right now, but I did finish up that carving of the eagle. So when I get it all painted up, because it's red, white, and blue. You know me, I'm a patriot to the flag, folks. Always will be. That's just how I am. So it's red, white, and blue. I'm getting it painted up. There's a lot of detail painting and a lot of areas that you just got to take your time and redo and redo and redo, and you know. I'll tell you what, the last few days, whoo, has it been cold here in Tennessee. I tell people when spring comes, I have an instant diet. And they go, what do you mean by that? I said, well, I lose all kinds of weight because I take off all the layers of clothes that I have. Because I don't like to be cold anymore. I spent a lifetime working in my construction business outside. And I've worked every major cold place in the United States pretty well. Because I grew up in the snow and I was acclimated back then. I was used to it. But man, nope. The minute it turns cold is the minute I don't like it. Because I like warmth. I do. Yeah, I'm just kind of cutting down here, getting him a little profile line right there. Let's get him up here close. He's simple. You know, I don't fret over it. I don't. I just kind of look at it like, yep, that's how it's supposed to be. I carve. If I need to size something up, I just take my knife and go, yeah, it's close enough. All these measurements and people worry about it, I just don't. I think you get more out of it if you just do it natural. I do. Everyone I do, I tell people, anything I do, or any, you know, even another one of these, I'm not a machine. They'll never be the one alike. I carved, what was it, 6 bears several years ago. I make these little bears that have, they're in coveralls. Got a little hat on them. And I told the lady, I said, okay, I'll do them, but you need to understand one thing. They're all going to be different. One may be a little taller than the other one. One may be a little shorter. Because I use what I have in buckets back here. Wood don't grow just out in my yard free. Nope, it doesn't. I have to attain it. And so whatever I got. This is just simple little elephant. Just a little folk art is what I call it. And I won't paint this one actually because there's beauty already here. This beautiful red cedar that's over 100 years old. Lord, I love this stuff. I went to Robertson, Tennessee. Sorry about that. Got the states mixed up. Robertson, Tennessee. I believe that's how you go. Or no, Rogersville. Still got it mixed up. Woo! Heck, it's Rogersville, Tennessee. About 100 miles from here. I think I need some more coffee. But no, it's Rogersville, Tennessee. And a lady called me and said, I got an old barn that we're getting ready to tear down and just doze away. And you can have anything you want in it. So, man, I tell you, when I come out of there, my truck was almost dragging the bumper. It was. And I found this cedar in there. Big beams. And I've resawed it and everything, and there we go. It cuts like just unreal. And you know, it still smells, even as old as it is, it has that cedar smell still. That's one thing I was surprised. It has that smell. Yeah, it does. Well, I may have located me a log finally. I've been looking for a certain type of log. And I know I live here in Tennessee and there's wood everywhere, but there's a certain type of wood I'm looking for. Just I mean, it don't matter what species it is, really. I mean, I want a hardwood, yes, and maple would be great and stuff like that. I think I have located I've got some Spalding cypress over there on the floor. Beautiful, but it's not big enough. I've been asked to do a dobo. I don't know if you folks know what a dobo is, but us older people do. What grandmas used to knead their dough and stuff in, and I make them. And I do them all by hand, all with an adze, my hatchet, draw knife, chisels, spoke shavers. I make all them by hand. I have since I was a kid. I make all my own wooden spoons. So I have located a beautiful, beautiful log, and it's already been cut. It's probably about 2 foot tall, it's almost up to my waist, and I'm a short old man, so it's pretty good size, and it's huge. So I'm going to have to get help to get it up on my truck. I can't pick it up anymore with my health problems I got. I'm not allowed to pick up anymore. I'm going to have to start listening. But so I'm going to get it. If it's in this person's yard and just laying there, and it's been laying there for a long time, so I know it's been cut at least 3 years. So I definitely would like to have it because it's what this person wants, and they want a huge dobo. And they actually have contacted me because they knew I used to do a lot of spoon carving here in Tennessee and a lot of bow carving, stuff like that. And I said, well, I gotta get the right wood, and I think I may have found it. So now after this little ordeal at the doctor I have to go to get this surgery, I'm going to go and try to see what they want for this log, if any, and I will do a full video of me carving this log into a bow. I know a lot of people on YouTube do it, and that's cool. Respect those because they are actually using what God gave them as their talent in their hands. So, but everybody carves one a little different. I ain't carved one in a while. No, I haven't. The little whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, folks, I tell you. I hadn't done a video, and I apologize. And I'm going to be offline for a while, but I hope everybody understands that. I got to get feeling a lot better so I can keep on building. And I do appreciate everybody that follows me and likes my stuff, and I'm very humble. I'm very humble. I am, because I've been on my own since I was a kid, and I appreciate the love and respect that I get from everybody. So I'm extremely humble of everything, all the likes and all the comments, and people follow me on Facebook, and I need to start doing more Instagram. I know I got to start doing more of that. I may go back to TikTok and doing some more TikTok and stuff like that. But just know one thing, folks. When I say I appreciate you and love you, I really do. So I just want to say thank you all again. You all have a blessed day, and I will talk to you later.